Alright guys, check it out. Here we are working on this Associated 2.5 horse. We don't know the exact year, but it's at least 18 or newer, 1918. Got the flywheels off. Had it running 2 days ago, but we took it all apart to restore it. Show you guys all the parts we got tore apart. Some gas washing up. Here's a base that we're going to use just to paint the flywheels. Just a spare base my grandpa had kicking around. Got your cam gear, carburetor, rocker arm. Got the jug pretty well cleaned up yesterday. Washed it all off in gas. Wire wheeled everything down. We broke the stud off here. So we had to weld some nuts on there and get that out and throw a new stud in. We robbed out of this base here. Pretty much all just cleaning up parts right now. Pistons over here, soaking in gasoline. Trying to get all the stuff out of the wrist pin. But as you can see, everything's getting cleaned up. I'll show you my base real quick outside. Spraying some degreaser on it, and then gonna wash it all down with gasoline. Get everything all cleaned up and ready to go. So heading to town to get some paint real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll continue cleaning. I'll keep you guys updated. I don't know if you guys can hear me over the air compressor or not, but here we go cleaning up. You see some of the old red paint. We went to this tractor's place and got some red paint, some black paint. Wash everything off with gas. Scrape all the real big gunk off, and then we'll hit it with a wire wheel. And then we'll spray everything down with some good starting fluid, wipe it all down, and we'll get ready to start painting it hopefully this afternoon. But base is coming nice and clean. Got the jug cleaned already. We'll go through and do a few more things and we'll be good to go. So I'll keep you guys updated. Alright guys, so here's the flywheels. We got them set up on a makeshift base just to clean them up and paint them, but you can see how dirty they are. This is how dirty the rest of the engine was. I haven't wiped any grease or anything off this one yet. And here's what it looks like, the jug. Once we cut it all off with gas and scrubbed it off and then wire wheeled it. And then we'll wash it off with some starting fluid. And we'll wipe it all down and get it all ready to go. And then we'll paint it. I'll show you over here. We started painting. The base is all ready to go. Is the first piece to be done. Got flies on it. There we go. Turns out pretty good. That's about 5 coats right there. We're gonna lay it on real thick. But turned out pretty good. Put a little grease on the main bearings down here. That way the paint won't stick to it. Stayed away from all the important surfaces. All these bolts don't matter because we're going to run a dye down them afterwards just to make sure they're all good to go. And this is Magic Tractor Truck and Implement paint from Tractor Supply. And this is the Massey Ferguson Red. Goes on pretty thick. It's pretty good paint. So we'll get this all dried up, get a couple more coats on it, start cleaning up that jug and get it ready to be painted. Get it wiped down, and we'll show you from there. Here we are making a head gasket, a little gasket hammer and some thick gasket material. Cut the bolt holes the same way with the hammer, then punch them out with a gasket punch. Now just following the head all the way around before we get everything all cleaned up. That way we can paint it without getting the cylinder all dirty. But that's how you make a head gasket right there. Big man with a little hammer. We'll keep you updated.
Pretty hard to find one 1910.
Alright guys, so we got the jug on there. You see the badge on top. It's a brass badge. It's all taped off. Got a couple, maybe 2 coats on here right now. I ended up using the whole can on the base, so it should be plenty strong. Got the gaskets all put on there just to keep it from getting any paint in the cylinder. And just going to paint it right on there just like that. Get all the best spots you can underneath and stuff. And she'll turn out alright. She'll look good. Paint it all up inside the jug here. Get it all nice and cleaned out. Everything's all blowed out. All the rust is gone. Everything's got all the grease off of it and all the rust off of it. So this tractor paint should work pretty good. So we're gonna go clean up on these flywheels and keep coming back every 15 minutes or so and throwing more paint on this jug. Get everything to where it's never gonna come off there. But we'll keep you around and we'll keep you updated. All right, guys. Coming a long day, but got these all sprayed down. Letting them dry for a minute here in the sun. Sprayed them down with starting fluid. Got all the finished coats on that. Got the bolts on. Got it bolted together. All painted up and ready to go. So now we're working on the flywheels. That's a lot of grinding right there with the wire wheel. 2 different style wire wheels on the 4-inch grinder. And probably about 2 hours. So we'll let her dry up so I can get some good paint on it. And we'll get her done as good as we can. And put a little bit of oil on the crankshaft. That way the paint won't stick. That way you just wipe it off afterward. But other than that, they're all clean and they're ready to go. So I'll let her dry here for a few more minutes and we'll get to painting. Here we go, get the head apart. Getting ready to paint those flywheels and let it dry off for a bit. And got the valves out, gonna do a quick valve job. And must be the other one. Exhaust valve's got quite a lot of rust in the bottom of the stem.
I gotta put a new stem in the valve.
So we're gonna build the new stem real quick.
There's the old one is rusted and is too short.
Somebody welded the tip of it.
So they're gonna build a new one.
There we go. So we'll have that one done here in a minute. We'll get this head ready to get painted. And might have to take it down to the big machine shop. Have a buddy help us out there. We got a big enough lathe here
Big enough.
to resurface this head.
These might be.
We can do it here, but the lathe's not quite big enough. So probably run down there real quick, and then we'll get that all done and we'll be on our way. Well, we're getting ready to throw this head on the big lathe.
You probably have to stand back there to get the whole lathe.
Thick of that head's probably about 6 inches, so you can tell how big the lathe is. We'll get some more pictures when we get done.
That's why I linked her under that sample. You couldn't straighten it the difference in the middle of it. Oh yeah. Look how bad it was. I just took the inside was more. Yeah, I took the front. That's where you know front. And we'll set this up zero.